Spiritual Growth on the Go. I'm excited today because today we're talking about 3 important words, and those important words are stop pleasing people. Have you ever found yourself stressed out or worried about the decisions that you make because you're always worried about living up to someone's expectations, or you're worried about what people are going to say, or if people are going to judge you based on the decisions that you make? Let me share this story with you. There was a man and his son. They lived in the country and they were planning a trip to go to the city, and they packed up all their things and they put them on their donkey and they started walking down the road. Now, to get to the city, they had to go through a couple small towns, and they started out walking down the road, the man, the son, and the donkey. So they get to the first city and they notice people looking at them, and one man walks up to him and says, "You know what? It just doesn't make sense. Here you all are walking and you have this perfectly healthy donkey who's capable of taking you where you need to go." So the man looks at the son and says, "You know what? Since you're younger, you go ahead and ride the donkey and I'll walk." So they continue. They get to the second city and they see people looking at them. And a man walks up to him and says, "You know, it just doesn't make sense that this young man is riding on this donkey and comfortable while he knows that you're older and you're struggling to walk and keep up." So the son looks at the dad and says, "You know what? It's fine. You ride the donkey and I'll walk." So they continue. They get to the third town and the people are looking, and the man walks up to him and says, "You know what? It just doesn't make sense that this man is riding the donkey while this little child is walking." So the dad looks at the son and he says, "You know what? Let's both ride the donkey." So by the time they finally get to the city, the people are looking at him strange again. And a man comes up to him and says, "You know what? It just doesn't make sense that you all are perfectly capable of walking, but you're putting all this extra work on the donkey." The point of that story is, no matter what you do, people will always have something to say. You can make bad decisions, people will have something to say. You can make good decisions, people will have something to say. Look, at the end of the day, you have to be accountable for your own decisions. The main thing is to make sure God is pleased with the decisions that you're making. As long as God is pleased with the decisions that you're making, nothing else matters. Hey, if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button. Also, if you find value in this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified each time I post new videos. With that being said, that's my time. I hope y'all have a great week. Be blessed.